Welcome to Mindless Entertainment. My name is Jesse Milestone. I just wanted to take a second to address something interesting that happened to me today. Something just full of shame and sexism and assault. Alright, so here's what's up. I went to Krav Maga. I got all sweaty and nasty like you do when you punch things for an hour. And so my hair was kind of like, it didn't look great. I'm in my workout clothes and I had to stop over to CVS to pick up some things. So I'm, in the travel section grabbing some toothpaste. And this guy is just there. This guy of middle-aged-ish, not middle-aged. He was probably like late 30s, I would guess, in a suit, just shopping for stuff too, I guess, and he kind of kept looking at me, and we were in the same aisle at one point, and he said hi, and he introduced himself, he sort of made conversation a little bit, introduced himself, asked if I was on Facebook, tried to, connect, and I sort of, gently brushed him off, I'm just kind of busy right now, and don't really have time to connect with people, and we moved on with our lives. Rape! Assault! The worst thing that's ever happened to a woman ever! Now, the only weird thing for me about that was really? I look disgusting right now. And that, in turn, became not like oh my god, how could you? And I'm clearly not even at my best and most beautiful, dare to speak to me. Oh, god. For me, I'm looking back, I was like, that's interesting. That guy, whatever he saw, probably my butt. Let's be honest, he saw my butt. But maybe not. Maybe whatever he saw, he was like, this chick looks like someone I want to know. Maybe he's into Krav Maga. Maybe he likes a tough chick who fights. I don't know. Whatever it was, this guy was like, that's someone I want to know. And he wasn't creepy about it. He wasn't like, give me your number. And when I was, he wasn't pushy or anything like that. I was like, I'm just busy. And he was like, cool. And, I'd like to stay in touch with you. I was like, that's not going to happen, but okay. Maybe I'll run into you again. I don't know. And it was just an interesting little encounter, but he was fine. He was polite, he's a human being. We're social creatures. You're well within your bounds to try to strike up conversation. And if somebody makes it clear that they're not interested, you stop. And that's what happened. And he was totally fine and nice about it. And so I just don't understand people. Maybe it's because I know that if he tries to do anything creepy, I can take him. Maybe that's it. Maybe we all just need to do more Krav Maga so we can feel more assured and comfortable when random strangers speak to us. But it's just humans being humans. We're social creatures. We want to reach out and make connections. Maybe he just thought I'd be a cool friend. Maybe he didn't even want, to hit on me. Maybe he just thought I'd be a cool friend. I'm not going to make those assumptions and freak out and be like, oh my god, my virtue has been defiled by this man thinking I'm attractive. Because especially when there's real shit happening in the world. That's not that. So, that's just, just made me think about that, because it happened right over there. Brie Larson's little, a TSA agent asked for my number. Women being on the defensive all the time. I didn't feel put on the spot. I didn't feel attacked or assaulted. Maybe that's because I'm actually a strong woman, Brie Larson. So someone asking for my number doesn't put me on the defensive and freak me out because I'm so effing fragile that random strangers talking to me just spins me into another dimension. It's just so stupid to me when women are like, how dare men talk to us? And then go and bitch to all their friends so no man will make a move on her. It's have it one way or the other. You men, it's already hard enough for people. Look at that. We all know from having done it or thought about doing it or refused to do it because we were scared shitless, how hard it is to breach that distance, that divide between two strangers and strike up conversation. When you're interested in somebody, maybe again you want to be their friend, maybe you are attracted to them. We all know how scary that idea is to just open your mouth and say something. So why are we so obsessed with punishing that behavior? That's the way it is? Is it a reflection of our own cowardice? We're too cowardly to use our words to ask for the things we want and demand the things we want and say no to the things we don't? That we need to just put that on other people now? And then continue to go ahead and bitch about how they don't do the things that we've told them it's not okay for them to do. You don't get it both ways. You don't, because the real thing is, and people pointed it out, someone called it out on Twitter exactly the way it is. The reality is this is only a problem when it's people we're not interested in. You're sitting at the bar all dolled up with your friends, thirsty as fuck. All you're doing is sitting there hoping that the cute guy that you want to have talk to you comes over and talks to you. And if he does, oh my god, he's coming over here. How? What do I do? My life is incredible. Everything's happening. But if it's the wrong guy, if it's the guy you don't want, and he comes over and says the same exact thing in the same exact way, ew, what a creep. They've actually done little studies that show that that's the case. We interpret things differently based on is it the stranger you wanted to approach you, or is it not? And guess what? You don't give that off. You don't have a sign over your head that says, please fit these criteria in order to speak to me. It's just how life is. And if you want that, fucking make that obvious. Be the one to make the first move if that's such an issue for you. But no, because it's scary and it's hard. It's terrifying to do that because God forbid someone will reject you. So what do? You go and act like the biggest cuntwad you possibly can when someone does that scary thing and speaks to you. We are all human effing beings. And the sooner we can start realizing that and stop making up these obsessive, crazy little divides and these issues that don't exist, the sooner we'll be able to coexist and these things won't actually be problems anymore. So I just get that off my chest. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this video, press the like button, share, comment, all these things help this channel more than you know. Click on that video, get involved with me. That will give you all of the links in the video in the description below for Patreon, for social media, for business address, t-shirts, all that kind of stuff to stay involved with the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll talk again soon.